In Vietnam, the United States lost. It lost the war. The enemy was the Communist Party of Indochina, of Vietnam, and that's what runs that country now. We were defeated. We invaded. We had hundreds of thousands of troops. They were defeated. They were driven out. And the Communist Party of Vietnam is now in charge of the government. That's what it means when you lose. A lesson was drawn from that, which is that even if you're the biggest, richest, most militarily developed country in the world, and you go to war against one of the poorest countries in the world, Vietnam, at that time, you can be defeated. And one of the ways you get defeated is that your own people back home become upset by the dead soldiers coming home, by all that implies, all the pain, all the suffering of the people who are hurt or killed or wounded or driven to suicide, which a large number of our soldiers were from that time. So the idea came, can we in the future try to minimize the American losses, the American involvement? Can we, to be blunt with you, can we find other people to fight our wars for us? And that's what we're living through now. We got the Ukrainians to fight the Russians since February of 2022. They're losing, but not American troops, not very many. And now we have Israel trying to do the same for us in Iran. Now, Ukraine is a small country, and it turns out Russia isn't. And it turns out that Ukraine, even with the support of the United States militarily and monetarily, and Europe, still can't win. That ought to teach another lesson, which it will, although we're not talking about that now. And Israel attacking Iran, there we go again, somebody else doing what we would like to see done. And Mr. Trump, with his usual waffling back and forth, is moving in that direction, at least as of what the news is that I can study now, not quite yet decided whether to commit American troops. And let me say, as an American citizen, born here, lived here all my life, worked here all my life, to this minute, Iran is a bigger, more powerful country than Vietnam was. And this is not going to be anything like the make-believe comic book discussions we have. And let me remind everyone as well, there are treaties, mutual defense treaties that we know of between Iran and Russia, and then again between Russia and China. Really? We're really going to risk a war whose outcome is the end of all of us, of the civilization we've created? If we're not literally wiped out as a species, we will be driven backwards in time in a way that ought to make everyone stop and sit down.